Yeah, this is the Royal Opera House in Stockholm, Sweden. It's called the Kungliga Operan, which means the Royal Opera. And today is the opening, or what you call the premiere of Askungen, which is an equivalent of Cinderella. Cinderella is a very popular opera, and directed by Tamara Rojo, who is famous for her role, especially we remember her in the Sleeping Beauty and Rose Adagio, with the poor prince. So it's going to be super exciting to see Cinderella live today.
Yep.
This is the Royal Stockholm Opera, and called the Kungliga Operan in Swedish, and today is the premiere or the first showing of Askungen, which is a version of Cinderella, directed by Tamara Rojo, who is famous for, as we know her in the Sleeping Beauty, because I remember her in Sleeping Beauty and Rose Adagio. And yeah, Cinderella is like very popular because we see many versions of this in the movies and films, and many versions of the ballet itself has been staged, like Rudolph Nureyev and others. And so the story of a girl who is mistreated, and then she marries the prince in the end, and it's a happy ending. So yeah, this the spectacular Royal Opera House. This is the Royal Opera House, the Kungliga Operan, called the Kungliga Operan in Swedish, and today is the showing of Askungen, which is Cinderella. Cinderella is a story about a girl whose father remarries, and the stepmotherly. She gets a stepmotherly treatment from her mother, and then there are the two twin sisters who also look down upon her. And then one day it happens that a woman comes and gives her a shoe, and then she gets kind of transformed into a kind of princess kind of, but the condition is the shoe she must it only will last till midnight, and then with the shoe. So there is a ball, and in the ball the prince is impressed, and he tries to follow her and marry her, and unaware of this, I mean, she actually forgets that it's only till the midnight. But in the midnight, once the midnight time approaches near midnight, she runs off with the she suddenly runs off and loses one of her shoe. And then what happens is, the next day the prince fell in love with Cinderella. He orders the whole kingdom he orders a search for the whole kingdom, and the shoemakers say that they haven't seen this shoe, they haven't made or sold this kind of shoe to anyone. Then he assumes that the woman is from a foreign origin, but later, and after that he arranges searches in each of the houses, and finally they come to Cinderella's house. The two twins, the shoe doesn't fit the two twins, but finally it fits Cinderella's heel, and then the mother relents actually, and then that's like a happy ending, and then Cinderella gets married to the prince. That's the kind of the story. There are minor tweaks and changes here and there, and this was directed by Tamara Rojo, whom we remember from the Sleeping Beauty, the Rose Adagio with the four princes before she gets into deep sleep. And so that's she's a brilliant ballet dancer. Yeah, so.